welcome to PS10 Radio. This is your host, Angeline, and today is an episode of Self-Care. When it comes to people pleasing, are you a people pleaser? Are you somebody who has a fear of abandonment? Do you use flattery to get along with people? Do you struggle with depression? Are you overly helpful or accommodating to others? Do you lack personal boundaries? Do you feel a lot of guilt and shame? Are you negatively impacting your self-esteem by the things that you involve yourself in or do or say? Do you have a low sense of self-worth? Do you question who you are most of the time? Do you have difficulty managing relationships? Do you feel like you're taken advantage of a lot of times? Do you take on too many tasks or duties, or the tasks or duties of someone else? Are you unable to make decisions on your own without any regret or judgment? You may be a people pleaser. So according to Dr. Annie Tansogen, people seek external validation, and in order to do that, they tend to be a people pleaser. They want to be perfect. They have this need to be perfect. And it may stem from childhood. Maybe they always tried to please their parents, but the parents just seemed never satisfied, or they were never proud of them. So as an adult, they end up developing this sense of, I need someone to validate me. I need to be praised. I need people to be happy with me. And so having that negative experience has impacted them to the point they are willing to deny themselves in order to have a sense of acceptance. So they will constantly operate out of a sense of invalidation because of their negative self-beliefs that they acquired from childhood or an experience that they may have had in the past. They also end up being more vulnerable for abusive relationships. That people-pleasing personality actually is a result of them being angry inside about things not working out for them, things not living up to their expectations, people not accepting them, not feeling like they belong. And that's why they tend to go into those different people-pleasing behaviors. One way to stop your people-pleasing behaviors and tendencies, according to Dr. Tansogen, is for you to increase your self-discovery. So you really need to figure out, who am I and who do I want to be and how do I get there? So you need to recognize who you are, what feelings are coming up for you, especially around certain people. Maybe even understand why you accept the way you're being treated by certain people. And recognize when you turn to others for advice or approval. Like, do you even trust yourself? Do you trust yourself to make a decision on your own? Do you trust yourself to make a decision on your own? Or do you feel like you always need to ask someone else what their opinion is? What do they think? And that can be a sign of low self-confidence and low self-esteem. If you find yourself always asking, well, what do you think I should do? What do you think I should pick? Where do you think I should go? What do you think I should eat? What do you think I should choose? Be more in tune with who you are and why you do the things that you do. Give your own reasons for why. Is it because you have low self-esteem? Is it because you have a fear of rejection? Do you have an inability to trust yourself? Sometimes just be honest with yourself. Once you acknowledge where you are and who you are at the moment, and then you can make decisions to decide who you want to be and what you can do different, where you can improve and what areas you can focus on, and really do things that help ignite the changes in those areas. Such as, if you're usually always asking someone, like, what do you think I should wear? Maybe you choose and narrow down how many outfits you're choosing from, and then you do different things to kind of figure out this is how I'm going to make this decision. You may even need to put on a timer so that you're not taking a long time. Give yourself a deadline so that you're not dragging it on. Let yourself explore, just like, how does this outfit make me feel? Do I feel good in that outfit? Would I want to wear this to this event? Or would I rather have this color on? Does it spark something in me? Or is this more fitting for the situation? What would be more appropriate? Do your own research. You can even look on, like, what do people usually wear to these kind of things? Okay, then I can narrow it down to these 2 outfits. You don't have to call someone and ask them for their opinion on everything you wear, everything you do, everything you choose. You are in control of you. So take back that power and focus on, what do I want? What makes me feel good? What do I expect? Another thing she says is for us to choose activities that make us feel good about ourselves. Maybe you're athletic, but you haven't really been doing any sports. Go ahead and look into maybe your local parks and recs, or maybe there's an organization that you want to be involved in. Maybe you want to be more of a volunteer and do more things that help other people. You can seek out activities that reinforce your talents and abilities that you already have. You don't have to be someone else. You don't have to pretend to be something. You don't have to do things that take up your time, that don't make you feel good, that are people pleasing. You're just doing it because your friend is doing it. Do something that you want to do, and then you have something to share later with your friend, like, hey, I did this and it was fun. I liked it. I think I'm gonna do it again. The third thing she also talked about was seeking a therapist. This would be somebody that's confidant to you. Everything you say is pretty much between you and them, and they can help you process why you people please, where is it coming from, and they can also be more of a accountability partner for you to keep you grounded on to what you need to do to focus on being a better person and getting away from people-pleasing behaviors. So they can help you look at replacement and alternative behaviors, and also create new habits. And it could be a team effort. And sometimes this is also a heavy step, because you feel like, oh, I should be able to do this on my own. But really, it's a courageous step, because you're actually willing to know for yourself that I need help and I'm going to seek it. That is a choice. That's trusting yourself. I know what I need. I no longer can do this by myself. I know that I need help, and you're seeking that. And you also trust yourself that if that person doesn't mesh with you, that therapist, ask for a different one or go to a different organization. And if it's not cost effective for you to have a therapist at this time, then invest in journaling and use that to kind of process. Do things like get a workbook, or sometimes there's online courses that are they're led by coaches most of the time, life coaches, but without going in depth in your past, they can help you in the right now. And then you can also gain an accountability partner from that. So do these 4 things to help you come out of the people-pleasing stage and become a better person. You will develop more confidence, develop a greater self-esteem, a healthier self-worth, and you will be able to develop a better life for yourself. This will have a greater impact on your life than you ever know, because you will also, maybe your relationships may change, or maybe you may lose relationships altogether that were not healthy for you. You may even learn some new skills. And you could also add to your life by enjoying new activities and new experiences and new people and new surroundings. Maybe you even need to do a different position in your job or get a new job altogether. We hope that you have enjoyed this episode of Self-Care. As always, be the best you that you can be, one positive step at a time. Peace.